away investors because of labor disputes. I thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Speaker. Nominee, unfair labor practices, very common, are actually flooded with all these cases where we just don't do it right. You are going to be the guards employment. One of the most unfair labor practices in the country, young people on internships. After that, they are let to go. And yet those government departments soon thereafter start advertising for positions. And we also know that people go on retirement, natural attrition. Would you be there because of the first fight
we've had with the New Jamii is that, and I've done my research. Shillings to an old grandmother, and you want that grandmother to travel from this county headquarters to get the money. But this eventually was in other systems, and my study is that we are still not. One of the things that I'll do is work closely with the county governments and also with the national government system to go to the village-based system, not the Inua Jamii funds, but also to collect data of the ones who exit, but also on the payment module. Why should I spend 300 shillings? Because some of these old people don't have the M-Pesa monies, and then travel back at their doorstep, more or less, in a progressive manner. As you know, we already have about close to 1.8 people in the system, and and we want to move it to according to what. But I'm also concerned, Mr. Speaker, about the classification of people who are suffering from various disabilities, because the monies don't go to the old person, they go to the household. And so you find that many disabled people fall through the cracks. If you've got one or two members of a family, then that becomes more money compared to what we have. Initially, everything was pegged on the US dollar. It was supposed to be 20 US dollars, not the original 20 that was thought of when you look at the inflation and the changes that are there. So this is an issue that is we're doing research to find out what are the needs in terms of water delivery in the area. The national government was collecting its own data. Moving, and I'm going to set up, an early warning system, and I'm going to look at all the sectors who are confidently can come. I keep an open door policy for those members of parliament that have even come to my office to see me. You know, I keep an open door policy, cure of this wound before it becomes problematic, and being able to bring harmony, which is one of my biggest successes that got into the Ministry of Tourism, and one Honorable Ishungwa about it. And Honorable Urungara, thank you very much. I'm quite concerned. I looked at when I ministry, and you don't have. I'm quite concerned. I looked at when I ministry, and you don't have problems, and you're okay, and you pass a certain mark into internship, because some can be taken, and you pass a certain mark into internship, because some can be taken.
You are missing in that order.
Then he wrote it down. Payments. You mentioned 1 billion was paid. Payments. You mentioned 1 billion was paid. Yes, I have confirmed 1 billion. UK, there is agency of armed 1 billion. UK, there is agency of government job centers.
My focus is on unemployment and industry needs. And industry needs. They're actually educating themselves, doing manual jobs, casual jobs. We have graduates who graduated, employ somebody who graduated last year, 15 years ago, and I'm jobless. I mean, my brother graduated. sit with their counterpart in public service. Sit with their parent has struggled as a degree, retire before getting a job. And somebody who graduated last year, because of the network distribution of jobs, so that there is fairness in the manner we actually procure.
Their press conference and pronouncement, Senator Obama has a very small hours to beautify Nairobi. And all that. Most of those, the deputy president squeezed your hand very hardly and painfully. You even reported to the Kilimani police station. Nothing came out of that case. Recently, where thousands of lives were lost, the Kenyan government, that food and the medicine would be. Right now, even the officials of Kenya in Turkey are